What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally diving in a little bit to the 335. Like I said in the last video, we got to get this ready for a show coming up. So what I want to do is I have lowering springs I've had for a little while, so we're going to try to toss the lowering springs on here. As you can see here, I have some of it taken apart a little bit already. And now, yeah, one bolt is giving me a little bit of trouble. I started a little bit ago, hoping to get some of this done, but it's taking a little bit longer, as most things do. So now I have to try to pry one of the bolts out. The nut came off it, just the bolt is stuck inside the housing, so now I gotta try to get that out. But yeah, today we're gonna try to get this lowered. I have some lowering springs. We didn't go coilovers, not in the budget right now. All on a budget. So lowering springs, and then I have a new injector on the way. We figured that out the other day, and so yeah, we'll get that straightened out. But today, the 335 gets dropped. All right, so as you can see here, we have the end link bolt out on top here. Now we have this bolt that's holding in the strut. This one here, as you can see it, that is currently stuck inside the housing. So that is our next thing. So I tried to take it out with the impact. The impact didn't take it out. Nut came off of it fine, but now this is stuck inside the hub. Well, this is a New York car for you. So now we're going to use a pry bar and try to pry the back of it, because this opens up. We're going to try to pry it out a little bit. Maybe that'll break it free. Well, that's not working very well, and I've been going at this for probably 30 minutes now. I'm sweating profusely. So I don't know, I guess we're going to try to use a mallet with some sort of extension, because I can't really get in there with a hammer, and we're going to try to knock it out that way. I just don't want to strip out the end of the bolt by hitting the threads, so we're going to try to do that so then I don't do that. Okay, it's been another 30 minutes. That bolt still isn't out. So I think I hit it with some WD-40, and I think it started to just straight slide down, if I'll show you here. If you can see that line right there, that's where it was sitting. So I think the whole hub slid down as I was trying to get that bolt out. So if that's the case, I am just going to come up here and undo these bolts for the strut tower, and then hopefully I can get it slid down enough where I can get that slid out. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And just like that, after a whole bunch of finagling, it's finally out. So to kind of bring you step by step what I've done here, after I took these top bolts out, came down here, right? Everything else was connected, but it wasn't going to clear this fender well. So I unbolted some of this fender well, kind of pulled this down a little bit, and then you just kind of press down on the hub here, and then it kind of just slid right out. So now it's going to be a harder part, which this actually is my first time lowering a car. So this is all trial and error here. So and I wanted to be really careful. I didn't want to damage any of the suspension components, because I really don't want to pay for new stuff. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably throw these on for now, for the season, and then when I have more funds freed up, I want to get BCs. But I already had the lowering springs sitting around, so I was like, why not throw them in on this off day that I have? So we're going to get the spring compressors. I got the spring compressors from Harbor Freight. They'll do the job. I'll get them on here. I'll tighten this down a little bit, and then we'll get this spring off. All right, so we have our springs on now. I've seen a lot of sketchy stuff about this, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty on edge while doing this, but you know, you gotta be done. So we have them tightened down pretty good here. We're gonna hit them a couple more times just to. It's pretty compressed, so. There you go, let's do this. We don't have the right socket. Okay, now that we have the right socket, here we go. Hey, that wasn't too bad. That's pretty good. Alright. Okay, so now that we have this thing out, this thing is huge, by the way. Look how big this is compared to what we're putting in. It's pretty massive. By the way, these are the spring compressors I got Harbor Freight, like 30 bucks or something. Work pretty good. They're made out of metal, so not plastic. So these things work pretty well. So I recommend these. And here we have strut here. Pretty gunked up. I'm gonna clean this thing up a little bit. Probably could use some new ones, so I may get some new ones for this. Time depending. Let me get the other side taken apart first, and then we'll go from there. So we got old, we got new. Pretty big difference there. But I'm gonna clean up these top hats because these things are gross. Look at all the caked up dirt and stuff in there. That's all gotta get cleaned out. I mean, these things, who knows the last thing these things were taken out, or even if they were taken out. So it probably wouldn't hurt to get new struts for this, just because with it being lower, it's gonna tend to, it's gonna cause a little bit more force on those. So I may look around for those, see if there's any local, and if not, then maybe I'll just order some and get the other side taken apart, but we'll see. We finally got one of them on. Yes! With a lot of trial and error, trying to get where the spring is, trying to get the compressors where you needed them to be. I finally got this one on. I also had to go get some top side sockets where you can, because there's a little hex bolt on the top of these. If I take this off, there's a little Allen key on the top here where the bolt is, and if you don't have something to set in that, it will just turn and turn and turn. So I had to go to my local hardware store and get these little pass-through things so that I can put the Allen key down in, and then I'm able to tighten it that way, and then you can tighten it the rest of the way once you have it down with the impact. It's been a long process and trial and error. Also took some breaks in between there. Went and got some lunch and stuff. But yeah, we finally have this one done, so now we can throw this one back in, and then we can tackle the other one on the other side, and then from what I've seen, the rear should be a little bit easier, thank God, because this front one has been absolutely horrendous. These are also the original ones, so I'll probably have to upgrade to coilovers here if I don't drive this in the winter, then it'll probably be a winter project. But for right now, just for the rest of the summer and then the fall, these will be fine. I've had them sitting around. They weren't very expensive, so that's just what I'm gonna use for right now. It'll look good for what I'm doing with it. I mean, it doesn't really get driven a ton right now because it's not really running great, but once it gets running great, I'll probably drive it a little bit more. But yeah, we're still in the process of looking for a winter vehicle right now, so I really want to put this up for the winter and get this thing right. But yeah, we will throw this one back in, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we just got it set up in. We have the bolts on top just lightly tightened down just to hold it in place, and then we have it set in right here in the back. We were never able to get that that bolt out, so it just slid out because I had it loosened, and then I was able to spread the knuckle apart, so that just slid down like that. So now we're going to lift it up a little bit more. We're going to get the top tightened down, and then we're going to tighten down the end link bolts, and that should be it, and then we'll reconnect all the sensors. Alright, we finally got the passenger side off. As you can see, these top hats coated with dirt, real crusty. So I think the passenger side had a new strut in it already, or newer than the driver's side. So that's good. That's good news. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to replace both of them just because they're old. But when that time comes, I'm probably just gonna put coilovers over it. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Then I gotta get the other spring compressed. The passenger side is a lot easier than the driver's side for some reason. Other than the strut didn't come out all the way at first. Took a little PB blast to let it sit while I ate dinner. Boom, came out when I came back out. So we're gonna get this cleaned up. We're gonna get the other strut, whole coil and stuff, everything put back together, and then we're gonna throw it in the car finally. And then it's getting late, but I'm gonna try to move on to the rear tonight. All right, look who's here! Someone wanted to come see it get lower to the ground, so we finally got the other strut, or the other spring in. So got the wheels on. So now it's we got both of the jack stands out. Jack's underneath it. She's ready to roll. So what I'm afraid of right now is that it's gonna be so low in the front that I'm not gonna be able to get the jack out. So I think I'm gonna put 2 pieces of wood under the 2 front wheels, so then to make sure that'll be all right. So we're gonna throw those underneath real quick, and then we're gonna put this thing down, back it off. So let's do it. You know, remember, it's gas to settle a little bit too. So there's gonna be a little bit of settling going on, but slow. We would have been fine without the wood there. Yeah, it's got to settle. Already, it's definitely lower than before, and it's not settled. I'm also
like you're like an inch and a half.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna sit low.
All right, let's back this thing off. She's low.
She's low.
Oh yeah. It's gotta settle.
What do you think?
It looks good. I still gotta put the rear on, but the rear already looks low. Like right now, as it sits, the front looked really tall before, but now it looks about the same. That looks way better. It dropped in the front for sure. Damn, that looks good, boy. Sheesh.
I'd say once you take it down the road, the front's gonna drop a half inch once they break in.
Yeah, it's...
But like right now, you can tell proportionally the back is higher, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this thing's gonna be so low once the backs are in.
So good. It's gonna be so good.
Oh my god.
And these wheels right now are aggressive. 19 by 9.5 or 9s in the front and 19 by 10s in the rear. So that's wide for this car. Usually people run 8.5 in the front and 9.5 in the rear, depending on offset. I don't know what the offset means. All right, so we're gonna compare this to the Porsche to see what's lower, because I think that the Porsche is lower, but no one thinks that this is way lower.
I think this is significantly
We're
lower.
gonna see. All right, so here, sitting like 5 inches.
That's also to the bumper. That's definitely lower. You go to this, and this is like 6.5.
7.
Yeah, dude.
In the middle? Yeah, 6.5.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a little dumb.
Can we just acknowledge how good this looks with the water on this?
Dude, this thing is
Like, I don't know, maybe it's just in person, but like this is so sick.
This thing needs to be fixed or sold.
For sale?
Maybe.
Drop a price tag in the video, honestly. Make or best offer, make an offer.
OBO. I don't know. Oh
Yep.
my god.
No, do it. Run it up there.
I mean, we're looking at an inch, maybe.
An inch, run the backs. Oh my god. 2?
Yeah, about 2.
Dude, that's wild.
So this will get dropped an inch with the springs on this side. Those used to be a lot easier. These took a long time. So the next time you see me, we're gonna be dropping them back. This has got to get ready to go for, I don't know if Nolan's going yet, but if anyone else is going to Eurofest ADK up in Lake Placid, all the boys, maybe all the boys will be there. I'll be there, Manuel will be there, Nolan's undecided. But yeah, all the boys will be up there. So if you're watching the video, you guys will be up there. Come hit us up. We'll be up.
You'll see all the rigs, maybe not all of them. As of now, it's this. Then what? Manuel's probably golf.
Manuel's golf. Maybe his Beetle. He hasn't decided yet. One of our other buddies, Cam's bringing his lowered GLI. That's got some more done to it too. If Micah goes, he'll have his TDI Golf sport wagon. The show is the 27th
of September.
The 27th September.
Guess I gotta get a car by then.
So Nolan's got to get something European by then. Then
maybe.
all the boys can roll up
Something's in
through the
works.
mountains. Be pretty sick.
Nolan and his automatic. Oh my god, dude! I thought that was a car.
On the clamp, no! All right, Nolan just pieced out. So next time you see me, I'm gonna pick this back up. We're gonna be doing the rear. And we're back. It is the next night. I just got done out of work, and as you can see, I've already done the liberty of putting the rear end on jack stands and got the wheels off. So now it is time to take the back springs out. Yay! Hopefully it's supposed to be, from my research, it's supposed to be a little bit easier than the front. So we are going to get the rear end taken apart now, so we can slap these springs in. Hopefully, like I said, it's supposed to be easier in the front. I hope so, because if it's not easier in the front, then I'm gonna be up until 3 a.m. But from what I've looked like, it's just supposed to be 4 bolts, and then I don't know. We'll see. But I texted Nolan. Maybe he'll stop over. Probably won't, but maybe. We'll see. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, a little update. I am still on the exact same one. I am still on the driver's side rear, the one that I started on, the one you saw a minute ago. I've been back working on this for probably over an hour now. My current situation, you see the strut mount, as you can see there, is currently stuck inside the lower control arm. Okay, so I can't drop the lower control arm anymore. I've tried prying it out. I disconnected the little arm there for the sensor, because I thought that's what was catching it. Wasn't that? I've tried unbolting it on the top side, and I don't know if I have a ratchet that's going to fit. I'm going to try doing it again, but I've been currently wrenching on this for well over an hour. It is now 11 o'clock at night. So I'm gonna try unbolting the top, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna go to bed and do it tomorrow. So we will see how this goes. Well, I forgot to update. It is now 12 o'clock. I've said about every single word in the book that I can at this car, but I finally got the one side in. The one side is finally in. It fought me and fought me and fought me and fought me and everything. Nothing wanted to line up. Then I finally got it lined up, and I just got the last strut mount bolt in. So this side's done. It's 12 o'clock. I'm going to sleep. So this is going to be tomorrow's project for the other side. So tomorrow I will check back in once again, and we will have this thing on the ground, hopefully. After these front and this rear, I'm not going to say that it's going to be 100% done tomorrow, because who knows what I'm going to run into. For all I know, the other side could fall out into a million pieces. But tomorrow, I hope to have the other side done. So I will check in tomorrow. You'll see me again, and we have the other side done. And with a little YouTube magic, we are back. It's the next day. As you can see, it is light outside. And last night, as you saw, I finished the passenger side, or the driver's side, sorry. And now we are finally on to the last one. Yeah. So this is passenger side, rear, the only one we have left. So man, let's just get this thing done. I'm tired of doing this, so I just want to get it done, have it be lowered, and then we can move on to some more fun things, some different mods. So I want to get some new wheels for it. I'll show you the wheels. Hopefully I can pop a picture up here. Those are the wheels I want. So that's the plan. My birthday's coming up, so maybe buy myself a little birthday gift. You never know. Last year's birthday gift was the Porsche, so that was kind of an impulse buy, but I called it my birthday gift. But yep, pretty much that's all. So let's just crack into this, get this done, because I want to see it on the ground. Okay, so a quick update. Everything is in. Okay, well, everything but this lower strut mount bowl, or shock mount. I went to put it in, and it started to go in fine, and then I don't know what happened, but it started to turn a little bit, and I think that it is ever so slightly cross-threaded. This was legitimately the last bolt I had to put in this thing to get it going. If you can't tell, my hair's all over the place. I've been out here forever, but sweating profusely. It's hot out, not crazy hot, but hot enough. And I've been wrenching on this forever. I had a problem trying to get the shock to sit in the mount. Trying to get the spring in was a freaking pain. So I'm gonna see if I can get this back in, or if I'm gonna have to buy a new. See, the thing, they don't sell the bolt and the nut separately. So they sell the bolt separately, but the nut you have to get a whole new rear shock mount, the whole rubber mount that sits in there. And then I would have to take this all apart again, and I have to drop it and put the new mount in. So that would suck. It would suck really bad. But I don't know. I really hope that I can somehow figure this out, if I can figure something out with it, or I'm gonna be waiting a couple days for a new bolt, which would really suck, because this is the last one that I had to put in here. But that's how that stuff goes, you know. With these cars, they don't let you catch a break. They keep you on the verge of wanting to send it to the scrapyard. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. You're either gonna see me get this in, or you're gonna see me tomorrow when I have a new bolt. So I don't know. Let's see some YouTube magic, and we'll see where we pick up. It's been 15 minutes and I fixed it. Got my little headlamp on right now. Special. You need one of these. But I fixed it. So now I'm checking torque specs. We're getting the wheels on, and we're dropping this thing on the ground. Let's go. All right, let's see this thing on the ground. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Steady. Look, she got to settle. She has to settle. Ooh! It's hard to tell now because it needs to settle, but oh, it's definitely a little lower for sure. Oh yeah, 1.5 inches. Once it settles, it's gonna settle probably another 1/2 inch. It's gonna be good. Woo! I'm never doing that again. That was the worst experience of my entire life. Damn, boy. Come on now. Shut this, get a good view. Woo! Oh my goodness. It's pretty good. I mean, we got like a... Still have a misfire on cylinder 1 we gotta figure out. But dude, look at that. Kind of hard to see, but she's low. These taillights are so good at night. I don't really like them as much during the day. I like the stock ones, like the OEM ones during the day, but they look really good at night. Dude, this thing looks so good. I was gonna end it here, but I think we gotta wait, cut to tomorrow. We can get some clips tomorrow, so some more YouTube magic, cut to that. As you saw, the rollers, they came out pretty good. This thing's not running 100% right now. Like I said, injector comes in on Monday. But look at this thing. There's a little bit of a gap there. It's gotta set a little bit more. But the rear right now, ooh, the rear is spicy.
Yeah, she's tight.
Yeah. The rear is spicy. But yeah, we got some more. Like I said, we're going up to Eurofest the 27th. No one doesn't know if he's going yet. He's still undecided. Undecided. We'll see. But I'm definitely going up to Eurofest if this thing is running all right. Injector comes in. We got a couple other things to do. And then Manuel with his GTI, he's going up. And then a couple other of our buddies are undecided. But it'll be a good time either way. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This was quite the press. For those guys who want to go and lower your BMW, especially these, I'm sure it's a lot different with guys who are down south because they don't have the salt and stuff down there. But we have, we've been cursed with the salt up here. So it was a little bit of a pain. It wasn't terrible. It was definitely more than I would have thought. It was supposed to be like a 4-hour job total, and it was turned into like a 10-hour job.
That's usually how it goes though. So.
But that's how it goes usually. But yeah, it looks good now.
Do you regret it?
I don't regret it. I don't scrape going out of my driveway, so that's the big plus.
Yep.
That was the big scare.
Steep driveway.
Yeah. But we got a couple other, me and Nolan talked about a couple other mods we got to do to this thing. You other 335 owners or anyone else in the comments, let me know what you guys would like to see on this thing. Because I'm always open to suggestions. Some things I want to do, I want to keep the roof rack, so I want a roof rack. New wheels I got to fix some paint chips on it. I want to swap the red interior in it.
Maybe tint these marker lights.
The marker lights.
Too simple. Oh,
the marker lights got to be tinted. The ambers in the front got to be. Yep, I got to set the lower grills got to be fixed. I got to fix some small paint chips on the front bumper. I want to get some different headlight. Even though these are good, some of the halos are kind of going out a little bit. They're not terrible, but I do want to fix that for sure. And then this rear bumper definitely has to be addressed. It has some chip paint on it. I don't know. I said it earlier in the video. I don't know how I feel about these taillights. The taillights look really good at night, but any other time it's like whatever. But yeah, right now the biggest thing is trying to get this thing run good mechanically. But other than that, pretty good. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if anyone's going to be at Eurofest. We may be there. If you see us there, come hit us up. There'll probably be a video before that. That's not until September, so. This video was long trying to get out because I was trying to do this and work at the same time. We both work quite a bit in the summer, so we don't have a ton of time. But once start to get rolling back, we'll probably post a little bit more. But we're sticking on once a week. I would like to we were twice a week. I would like to go back to twice a week, but once a week we're rolling. We're still getting content out. We love it. We're having fun. You guys some of you seem to like it, and I love the feedback. I think it's awesome. Some of you guys are watching. We've had a bunch of people. We've had some people comment from Australia, so that was really cool. We got people from all over the world. You guys love the car content, and you guys love the jet ski content. So with us, we're always on Facebook Marketplace, so you never know what's going to come next. We're just out here just trying to have a good time, honestly. We literally, anything that comes across, we just try to go on, and we just like to have a good time, and we like videoing it to show you guys we have fun with it. So
well, hopefully something's in the works for me. We'll see.
yeah, Nolan's got to get a car.
I gotta get a car. I'm constantly on Marketplace, so we'll find something.
Nolan,
Then within the next.
he wants, right now, the small goal, he wants to get something to go to Eurofest, but if that doesn't happen, it's not a huge deal. We got enough buddies with stuff. But he's always he's itching, I feel like, because he sold all this cool project stuff, so he's kind of itching to get something. But yeah, the jet ski season's over, so we're getting there. I mean, I feel like
sled season comes out.
And then sled season comes out.
With my sled.
You guys haven't seen Nolan's sled. That thing is gnarly. That thing is gnarly. So maybe I'll get a sled too. I don't know if you guys tune in for the winter stuff, but the winter stuff will be fun too. If we can get a cool setup for that, that'd be sick. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. We love the feedback. And yeah, guys, if you have any updates or anything you want to see on this, let me know down below. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.